Hi everyone, this is the Michael Myers Fanatic back with another movie review. And it's basically about this girl named Teresa. Her nickname is Tree, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's directed by Christopher Landon, produced by Jason Blum, and it is written by Scott Lobdell. It's about a girl that keeps living the same day over and over again. She basically wakes up in this dorm room and she sees this guy named Carter. Apparently they don't know each other that well, but she got wasted the previous night before, which was September 17th of 2017. That's the day before her birthday. For some reason, she goes walking down the street and this killer, this unknown killer, is chasing her. I'm not going to go over every little detail of this movie because the movie basically repeats itself. She's stuck in some kind of time loop or dream loop or whatever you want to call it. And Tree is played by Jessica Rothe, and Carter is played by Israel Broussard. It's like a French name or something. I don't know how to pronounce French names, but the killer basically kills her over and over and over again, and she has to figure out why. And not only that, she's actually having sex with her professor. And then, by the way, like halfway through the movie, she says, "Oh, you know what, Carter? I'm not a good person." And I'm sitting there thinking, really? Really? It took you being killed to figure that out? I figured out that she was a jerk when the movie came on. She was basically rude to everyone at the start of the movie. So it didn't take me long to figure out that she wasn't a very good person. But anyway, like I said, the killer keeps killing her on her birthday, which is September 17th. And she has to figure out why. So then we just go through this time loop over and over again. And she thinks that, oh, maybe he's killing me because I've wronged everyone and I mistreated everyone. So she basically goes around being nice to everybody, being nice to her dad, and then she helps some guy figure out that he's gay. She's like, look, be honest with yourself. You're gay. You don't really like girls. So why don't you go find yourself a nice piece of man ass? So I'm like, really? That's the plot of this movie? But she gets killed anyway, because that's not why she's living the day over and over again. Apparently, she's living it over and over again because she has to stop who she thought was her friend from killing her. Yes, the killer was her very own friend, but really, we were led to believe that the killer was named John Toombs, and he's played by Rob Mello. He's supposed to be like some sort of escaped killer or whatever. But it turns out it's not him. Her friend Lori framed him. Lori's played by Ruby Modine. Okay, I don't mean to laugh at your name. No offense. Sorry about that. But anyway, yes, her best friend Lori turns out to be the killer. I can't believe she was having sex with her professor. She really is a bad person. No wonder the killer was killing you. I mean, you were rude to everybody at the dorm room, and you're having sex with your professor? I don't get it. His wife should have been the killer. That would have made more sense. But yeah, it turns out that her best friend was the killer, and her friend's killing her because she slept with Carter, and Lori liked Carter. And I'm like, this is supposed to be a horror movie? It seemed more like a comedy to me and a soap opera. more than a horror movie. But the time loop just goes over and over and over again, and we find out that Lori poisoned a cupcake and tried to get Tree to eat it. Tree ends up deciding that she's going to stand up to Lori. Well, not to Lori per se, but to the killer, I should say, because she doesn't know that the killer is actually Lori. So she decides that she's going to stand up to the killer, quote unquote, the killer. If you guys could see me, you would know that I'm making finger quotes right now. And then she becomes Buffy the Vampire Slayer all of a sudden. You might say, well, what do you mean by that, fanatic? Well, look at her. She looks like Buffy towards the end of the movie. The way she dresses and everything. And she also looks like that chick from Zoe 101. What's her name? Jamie Spears? But anyway, she ends up finding that her best friend, or who she thought was her best friend, is the killer. And they have this fight inside of Lori's dorm room. And she kicks Lori out of a window. Like I said, like she's freaking Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Lori dies, and then the time loop is broken. That's literally the end of the movie. So she's like, maybe I'm in this time loop because I'm not a good person. Nope, that's not the reason. Maybe I'm in this time loop because I'm supposed to figure out who the killer is and who wants to kill me on my birthday. Nope, that's not the reason. You're actually in the time loop because your friend is jealous of you sleeping with some guy. What kind of sense does that make? What? But I tell you what though, you guys know I enjoy interviewing celebrities. I really do. I would like to get Jessica Rothe on my channel for an interview. You know, the one that played as the main character, Tree. I would like to get her on here. And the first question I would ask her is, why were you in this? I don't get this movie, but whatever. I'll leave it to you guys to explain it, because I sure as heck don't get it. We have here Happy Death Day from October 13th, 2017. We have Jessica Rothe as Teresa Gelbman, it looks like, aka Tree. We have Israel Broussard, that's a French name, I'm not good at those, but he plays Carter Davis. We have Ruby Modine as Lori Spangler. Those are the three main people. That's why I only named those. Oh, and of course, John Toombs, who was the suspected killer in a time loop because your friend is jealous of you. And the day just keeps repeating itself over and over again. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic and I approve this message. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic and I approve this message. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic and I approve this message. You're going to say, why are you repeating yourself? I just wanted to show you how annoying it is. See what I mean? Bye guys. Thanks for listening to my review.